Today I'm going to show you how I dehydrate pickles and use them in sandwiches. Basically, somebody gave me a case of these and they were a little soft. They still tasted good, but they were soft. So I pulled them out and put them on sandwiches, or put them on a tray like this, and you can use the Teflon thing if you want. And you just lay them out flat, and I put the little garlic on there because it tastes pretty good, and when they're dehydrated, they get really small, kind of like an onion. I don't know if you can see that, but they get really small, and then you can just throw a few of them crumbled up into your tuna, and it will give it a nice crunch as well. So basically this tray I put on last night, and you can see the ones on the outside are nice and dry, and these are perfect for sandwiches because they get really salty and concentrated if you try to eat them as an entire pickle. But when you break them up into these small little pieces, you can throw them into a tuna sandwich, and it gives it nice flavor. But because of the salt and the flavorings, it gets concentrated on these. You really wouldn't want to eat them dried. They just don't taste very good. They're really salty. If you made your own, it'd be great because you could control the amount of salt and flavors that went into them, spices, and then you probably could eat them. Kind of like a dried banana. I dried my bananas in slices like this because I did chips once and it took forever to flip them. So what you do is this. I put these in last night. The ones on the outside are really kind of nice and almost done. The ones on the inside are a little soggy, you can see. But you want to flip all your trays because they stick and then it won't dry where they're stuck. And the easiest way I like to do it is just pick up the Teflon and then just flip. And then you can just peel it off. And then it's done. Because on the second day they won't stick like they do on the first day because the side that you're putting down is already dried, so it makes it a lot easier for them to be dried and not stick, and then you can just take the Teflon tray right off of it. Anyway, they're great for tuna fish sandwiches, throwing into other recipes just as a little spice or flavor. You could rehydrate them in a bucket or a cup for 24 hours and then use them as a kind of a relishy type thing. But basically my kids wouldn't eat them because they were soft this way, but when I just dehydrate them and break them up and throw them into tuna, they like the flavor. And the texture's not bad. I use dehydrated onions in my tuna all the time. And so there's how I dehydrate my pickles.